one of the things that he taught was that it was very important to get to the right decision, not the consensus decision. And his context, up until that point in the industry, there was this trend for essentially consensus management, getting everyone to agree. He thought that was a terrible idea. So the way we evolved and the way we would run staff meetings, which he was very proud of, and he came to my staff meetings and didn't say a word, but he was obviously watching, and then of course would brief me later, is the first thing would happen, of course, is all the people who normally talk a lot would talk a lot. Okay, so you have to let them talk.
I did that.
Yes. And then eventually, when Jonathan was finished talking, there were others, and the procedure was I would call on them. And if someone would start interrupting them, I would say, let him or her finish. And then at that point, we would say to ourselves, who has the best idea and who has the best data? And sometimes it was somebody in this room, and sometimes it was somebody elsewhere. And there were all sorts of examples of this. And then Bill would say, now that you've got all the data in the room and everyone's heard everyone's opinions, including the people who never speak, search for the best idea. And if you cannot figure out the best idea, make a decision based on what you've got then. But the goal of the management team is not to achieve consensus, but rather have an exploration of the ideas based on all the data that's in front of you. And he was very data-centric to get there. And I think that of all of the things that he taught us, the rigor of that probably had more impact on the way that the empire was run, the way the structure of the cadence of meetings and so forth than anything else, including his one-on-one rules and his kindness and all that.